Morning everyone. 7:24 Monday morning, welcome back to the channel. Right, busy week. We had 4 cancellations last week for lots of work, which if I'm honest really took the biscuit. One of them couldn't be helped and he let me know at short notice. 2 of them just within 24 hours of the job decided that they weren't coming, and one of them, who was a previous customer who booked all day for Saturday to get 2 of his vans done for front and rear dash cameras. So he ordered 700 quid's worth of cameras. Our busiest day of the week, Saturday, is full up with his vans, and then he doesn't show up with anything or phone. So if I'm honest, we made progress last week on the big van, but work wise people took the absolute biscuit and it knocked me. By Saturday I was done. I was so annoyed. We had so much to do and so many things we could have done and got people in, but just complete stitch up. Which really pissed me off. So this week is not going to be like that. Today we've got a transit van coming in, which is having a full system and more toys. That's being picked up Wednesday. We've got the van obviously to crack on with. We had a deadlock issue on Saturday. The driver's side rear sliding door locked forwards and wouldn't open, so the van got we got the door stuck. It took us hours to get the thing open. One of the it's got like these weird little magnetic sensors on the back of the runners, and one of them had fallen off because it was super glued on. Honestly, these people that convert these vans, I wish I could kick them in the face, because it really is annoying. So they'd super glued a magnetic sensor on. The magnetic sensor had basically fallen off, and the runner, well, the wire had got stuck in the runner, and the door had basically run over the cable and trapped it. So while that was happening, Dan started investigating the passenger side, and noticed that where the guys had fitted the radio, that all of the central cable that pulls the door to and fro was running completely through all the wiring loom, and you could see all the cut marks on the cable where this thing had merrily been going backwards and forwards. So there was another issue waiting to happen. I'm not going to say the F word, but it could have been. So we had to do that as well. So it's like you take 1 step forward, you take 9 backwards the other way. It was really annoying. And what with customers not showing up, yesterday I decided to cheer myself up, and I went and had some retail therapy. So myself and the girls, shut up woman, we're not doing 30, Christ on a bike. Me and the girls went down to Swansea in Wales, lovely Wales. Sorry, I got indigestion. And I picked some up. Dan doesn't know about it yet, but we're going to get his reaction. It'll be really funny. I like Dan's reactions to stuff, like the lawnmower where he just insistently laughs with his eyes shut. So the bike I have is a KDX. They are very popular in Thailand and, eastern provinces, shall we say. And I'm not being a sizeist, but usually the people from that area are smaller. And the bikes fit them. Over here, obviously I'm a big un, not from Wigan, but I am a big guy, and sitting on this KDX frame, it's not what they call like a mini moto style. It does have an 18, no, it's a 19 at the front and a 17 at the back wheel size, but they are styled on more of a KX frame kind of thing. So it's a smaller, shorter frame with littler wheels than normal. Usually motocross bikes have a 21 and an 18, or something like that. But it's styled on a smaller bike for smaller people. Now I fit it, but the bike looks weird with me because I'm such a big guy. I'm 6 foot, you know, I'm broad. So it's kind of like Donkey Kong riding a mini moto. Shut up laughing, you lot. So anyway, yesterday I've been speaking to a guy called David in Wales, really nice lad. He's going through some issues, personal issues. Business is busy, he hasn't got the time to faff around with anything else toy wise. So he bought this thing as a project. And what he was going to do was stick a 125 engine in it. So he's done a lot of measuring, he's done a lot of figuring out for me already. And when I got there, we were discussing stuff and he told me what he was going to do, and I just started laughing and I went, dude, that's exactly what I am going to do with this bike. And he was like, really? So I basically have a KLF 450 chassis, so a massive frame. The bike is huge. It's like proper motocross, so big suspension, big forks, big frame. It's really tall compared to mine. The chassis is aluminium, whereas my one, the KDX, is steel. Bigger swinging arm, bigger forks, everything on it is just beefed up because obviously it's meant for not pootling around on the road, it's meant for proper off-roading. So it fits my size. If anything, I struggle to get on it. It's a big old bike, but my intention is to take everything off of my little frame, not the wheels, obviously they can stay. Take everything off of my little frame, the electrics, the handlebars, the grips, the indicators, the loom, the engine, the exhaust, and transfer it onto this 450 chassis. So I've got a bigger bike, still legal to ride because it's a 125, and have a bit of fun with this thing. But oh my god, is it a monster, honestly. I remember field bikes as a kid, and being of a smaller size, they just seem massive, really big bikes. And when I bought this thing, I was kind of a bit like, like it looks like a full-size bike, but it's not. It's not a full-size frame. They call it not a full-size frame. And a friend of mine, Adam, who deals in motorcycles repairing and fixing, he said to me, is it the big wheel one, or is it the short chassis one? And I wasn't sure. When I picked it up, it was the short chassis one, which, if I'm completely honest, if I didn't get it for such a big bargain, I'd have been gutted. But because I paid peanuts for it, I wasn't, I had this plan in my mind of what we were going to achieve, what we were going to do. So although it is the smaller chassis and frame, I've got enough of the parts that I need to swap onto this bigger bike to give me a better riding style, position, fun. But I'll show you when I get to the shop. We're going to surprise Dan with it because he has no clue what I've done. We kept it very quiet yesterday and I haven't really told anyone. I said I was looking at doing this, but I don't think he realises that I am doing this. So in true Alex fashion, another project. So I've got to get the chaser fixed, as well as all the work. We've got to get the van fixed. We've got to get the Lotus engine built, and now I've got a frame swap and engine swap, a motocross bike. And at some point in that, look after my health, sleep, eat, and do all the other stuff I need to do. Anyway, I've waffled on for way too long. See you when we get to the shop and get Dan's reaction.
Afternoon, everyone. I say afternoon because it is now the afternoon. We're brilliant at this YouTube thing, aren't we?
I didn't do shit.
So we've been cracking on with the van. I did just very quickly skip over something because I don't know whether you said anything yet.
Oh, well, I filmed your reaction this morning without you knowing.
Did you? You mother. You're gonna have to mute that one out because yeah, that was a genuine reaction. I didn't know you had a camera.
There was the 360. I'm surprised you didn't even notice it. I had the 360 here.
What?
Yeah, it was just stuck up in the air. I thought he was going to see it.
No, I didn't. Not at all. No. This thing's cool as. This thing is cool.
Yeah, super
lightweight. Yeah, proper.
Weighs nothing, just aluminium. Yeah. And all of that into there.
Yeah. I can't believe you filmed my reaction this morning, you're such a dick. Right, we've been cracking on with the van. Went out this morning and we went and got these. These are pretty cool. I don't know if anyone's ever seen these before, but they're like little numbers on ferrules. Marker ferrules. And what they do, essentially, is you slip them onto the wires that you're trying to mark, like so. If I can get it to focus, there you go. So you can then work out which wires are for what and where they go. So we've marked the boxes A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and we've gotten all of the cables cut off so we can untangle this mess and then still associate the cables we've cut off and put them back into the right ports in this. Yeah, so we're gonna strip all that back, get all that untangled, get everything sorted in there, and then go from there. However, we've got the next big job in. This one's going to be here till Wednesday. We have got a Transit camper. It's got a pop top on it, and we're doing quite a bit of work to this one. We have got conversion in the back with all of the seats and all of the camping stuff in here. We are doing rear speakers up on the top of here. We're doing a dash camera. We're doing a reverse camera brake light. We're doing a wing mounted aerial, which Alex is doing looking at over there. We're doing a Kenwood 10.1 on the dash. We're doing front door speakers. I think we're doing, we might or might not be doing Dynamat, I don't know. We're doing front dash camera, and we are doing, what else are we doing? We're doing something else. I think we're doing something else. Maybe not. Probably not. But other than that, yeah, we're going to get this one in a couple of seconds, get this one started, because we haven't done any filming today. But we will give you a shout back a little bit later on once we do some more stuff. I can't believe he filmed me. Sorry. Right then, so excuse the hood. It has been raining. Transit is coming along well. So for ease of use, I've got the pop top up. So we've got rear camera is connected to the window. Hang on. Just pop those off of there and open the blind to reveal an Alex. So we've got the rear dash camera just there, and it goes up through that grommet. I've got to cut one to make it look a little bit prettier. Alex is just shaving the reverse camera to be able to fit it in between the spoiler. Look at this guy. We've got the rear speaker feeds ran, so one left, one right. Obviously that's the other way around, one right, one left. It runs up through the top of that grommet, across the top of this headliner one-piece thing, through the top of here, which we'll obviously re-glue, down to the A pillar there. The dash camera wire is separate. It's this one here, and then that's the reverse camera wiring and speaker feeds there. They'll go down to the back of the head unit, and that one will come up to the windscreen there to connect into the F200 Pro. The dash has already been cut. Alex has just finished that up. I've just given it a bit of a hoover. We don't need to do a dab, because as you can see over there in the window, we've got an aerial there, so that's all sorted. So yeah, we're slowly getting there. We've got front door speakers to do. We're putting coaxials in the front. We're also putting coaxials in the back. Obviously this hasn't got any factory tweeters as it is, so we're just going to do the factory tweeters are up on the dashboard, sorry, and the customer wanted the coaxials to go in the doors. Sorry, that's more like it. So yeah, we're cracking on. Rear camera So what Alex is doing is the spoiler fouls the top of the camera because the camera comes with quite a big dome on it. We've got to try and make it clear the gap between that spoiler. So although the light fixture is absolutely fine, I think it was designed for a van without a spoiler.
Yeah.
So Alex is just doing that, and we will give you a shout back a little bit later on. Busy, busy. 450. Look at this thing. Look how clean it is. It's like it's never been ridden. See you soon.
What we need to do is finish a vehicle and stop buying toys. He says famous last words. Right, so we are balls deep in this. It's coming along. We are labelled up, cleaned and ready, so we can make our little template that's going to sit in here. That's going to house the inverter, which is just here, ready to go. Big boy, that one there. We've got 2 leisure batteries to go in, so we'll probably have one under the seat here, now that we've sorted all this out, and then we might have one behind it as well. Split charge thing in the middle, DC to DC, and then all the cables and stuff screwed down and labelled, so we know what's what. We've got the control module out, and we've cut off all these little bits and bobs, and we've made a plan of all the plugs and wiring and connectors as to what goes where, so we know that's good. Using all our little new ferrule connectors. We've started mocking up and stripping the big boy. So we've got brake cover on, we've got the disc lower fork covers on, the brake cover the other side. I've started mocking up said headlight, and it's going to go on. Speedometer and everything is going to go in this gap here, and then we've got to figure out where the engine's going to sit roughly, exhaust, same channeling. Yeah, a little bit of messing around with that to do, I'm sure, but it's kind of starting to take shape. We may lose the factory airbox because I've obviously got one that needs to go in and it's got sensors. We're going to have a holder for batteries and things like that, and all the cable running from A to B. We're going to change the stock, unbolt these. I'm going to bolt mine straight on, so I've got all the controls and everything ready to go. So the 450 is merrily taking shape. Transit van is doing good. So I did aerial this afternoon. Dan's done front and rear dash cameras. We've got the reverse camera in. The glue is just drying on this because we had to chisel down the top of it to get it into that spoiler. So we'll peel the glue off the masking tape tomorrow. There's a dash camera in here as well, and then we've got speaker cables run. We've got to put pods on into the back, and I've started chopping. You got the key, Dan? I've started chopping the radio aperture for the double din Kenwood, but all of the stuff is in. This will be shortly finished. There's our dash camera up there. That it's going well, and my bike is obviously getting raped and pillaged for all the other bits and bobs that I need to put on it.
Word.
I say what I want. It's my channel, and if you don't like it, poke it.
Yeah, but
no, I'll say what I want. Okay. Say what I want. I'm done. I'm done holding my tongue. No, it's what my channel is anyway, because of the swearing. It's not made for kids. It's never.
Fuck.
Dan goes in. Level 11. Do not say the C word though. That is the one that they do not like. But that's it, guys. Monday done. It's been a crazy one. Literally, we did some work and blinked, and it was lunchtime. We did some work and blinked, and it was 4:30. It's a bit full on. Skinny boy, I need you to come back here and turn off the.
Ring down.
Yeah. No, you haven't. Still on.
Ring down's off.
Oh, is it? Oh, have you done the window?
Yeah.
You have not. Well, he's on the ball today. It's because you need a poo, isn't it?
Yeah.
He needs a race poo. He's got to go home and lighten his bottom. But that's it. Monday done. See you in the morning, everyone. Nothing more to say. We're cracking on. I'm fucking losing my marbles. We need this thing out of here. We need this thing finished. We've got to get that van sorted and gone. I'm keen to see it disappeared and get rid. Tomorrow,
We start all over again.
We have.
Alex has taken on 9 more big jobs.
Oh, don't, mate, don't. We've got a big job in tomorrow.
What?
Full system on Gervais' car, Skoda. Front and rear speakers, Kicker Key 500, no, Kicker 200.4, HS10, dash cams maybe, front and rear. We love it, don't we? We love it. Glutton for punishment. See you in the morning.
Bye.